Hello, I just wanted to say hello. It's beautiful weather where I'm at in central New York. These are my shades. I've been out on my motorcycle. I forgot to take them off, but here's the landscape here. I actually made a video here a couple of years ago when I was talking about the demonic attack that I went under a couple of years ago. My humble bike, but it's an enduro on-road, off-road. I've still got it. Classic. I don't know, I had to get a helmet. I've got a full face helmet for serious riding, but just around here it's just that. There's a place out there I want to camp. And this stream wanders over there. And I want to get out there and I camped out there years ago, like 15 years ago. Shoot, excuse me, more than that. 20 years ago. Still can't believe it. There's actually trout in this and a lot of carp. They call this place the Cow Horn. I don't know why. Locally. A lot of people hang out here, not as much as they used to. But it's a beautiful day, and I just thought I'd say hello and share this place with you and this day. I'm making a series of videos on 3 days of darkness, prophecy, a rogue prophecy. And I say rogue because it's not really rogue, but the Catholic Church doesn't formally acknowledge any of the prophecies by some of their noteworthy people. They don't really have much to say about it, though they don't frown on it either. I really don't need other people to sign off on things, to tell you the truth. That said, the verdict's out on it. I certainly hope to make another video, at least one more on it, which I'll cover the prophecies themselves and the people that made them and the evidence of such. I think there is some biblical evidence. I pointed out in the video I posted today. Noteworthy, the Olivet sermon, and covered in Matthew, I believe chapter 22, verse, I don't have it in front of me. But I don't know, it's just, I think maybe there's so much of this going out there, but maybe it has to do with this comet, AI Atlas. Which, yeah, it's just a comment, some people say, and some people say it might be something else. Or, but God used things, the Star of Bethlehem, to herald in the first coming of Christ. And so I don't think it would be totally far-fetched for something celestial to herald in the second coming of Christ. Though I believe the Star of Bethlehem was foretold in the book of Numbers. I don't have the sources in front of me. So I'm not trying to say this is biblical. I'm just trying to keep an open mind. And nothing in these prophecies ask believers to do anything that would go against anything, at least that I can find. I'm still doing the research and praying about it. I think it's really good to be prepared. This is a troubled world, and Israel, and the war in Ukraine, and nuclear weapons, and social civil unrest going on, and all kinds of stuff. And now this unusual, thing in space coming our way. And so much stuff online. You got to really dig and dig to try to find the truth of the matter. and do a lot of praying as well. Well, I live off that way. I love this town. I really do. I just love the nature here. I had a friend who, I think I've said this before, but he owned all the land, like acres and acres that way, just beyond these trees a little ways. And he farmed it. He's long gone, so is his wife. I think just sits now. The Annas, A-N-N-A. That was their last name. But he told me, actually, no, he told somebody that told me, he told them that he was plowing his field over there and he came across a really large circular charcoal pit just under the dirt. And he started digging, and he said it was huge. Like, this is what this person's telling me, really large pit. And he said, apparently the Indians gathered there for a long, 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 long time. Because the char pit was vast, circular, and went really far underground, and he found Indian artifacts, presumably, I don't know what, arrowheads or what have you. The Indians used to gather here, but they wouldn't live here because, again, they said it was too spiritually active here. Look, there I am. So they would know, wouldn't they? Imagine that, being an Indian, living out in the wild. You'd be really connected to the land and the elements. I wanted to camp over there, but on closer inspection of that, I thought it was an island. It's not an island. It's actually the extension of somebody's yard. Their house goes up and they're up against the hill. I don't know why I thought it was an island. They're out there right now. Somebody's out there walking around. Gorgeous day. I could understand why. Well, I'm going to ride off because I want to cook out. Take care, and I put this silly helmet on. I got that for laughs, honestly. For whatever. Plus, it's never out of style, and it was cheap. And you catch the breeze. Actually, I caught a bee in the helmet coming out here. All right, take care, and God bless each of you.